What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button, stick around. Today we are going to be working on getting our cows together. We are putting the bull in with our cows. Over here behind me you can see the area that is fenced in for the cows. We have a corral set up basically within a fenced area, and we're working on getting the big fenced area fenced in completely. So a lot of cow shuffling. We basically have used all of this paneling to rotationally graze them through all of this area. They've escaped a few times. We're getting it all fenced off so that they will no longer escape. But today is the day we've chosen to put the bull in with the cows. The bull is new to us, and we'll go check them out here in a minute. You can see the cows all lined up. We've got two big water dishes in here for the cows, and where the bull is actually where we're going to be keeping hay for the cows. So there's our new Highland bull, guys. Our new Highland bull. His name is Francis. That is his registered name, so we just decided to keep it Francis Bull, Francisco. Pretty cool dude, but he's finishing up breakfast. It's a little smoky out here today. We got this corner fenced in right here, so it's all nice and done. What we're going to be doing is moving these panels around nice and tight to that corner, and this is where we're going to be keeping all of our hay for the winter, and we're going to start getting it now because hay is a little sparse this year. So we're going to start putting our hay away, but this is the area for it, and we're going to gate it off because our goats are little a-holes and they eat everything that we don't want them to eat. So we're going to be using a couple of panels here to just create a chute. There's a gate on this corral right there, and we just got to panel them right over to there. So that's what we're working on today. So sit back and watch us put the bull in with the cows. That's good for now. Just leave that there.
What happened?
Grab this one. Eat some dirt, Bubba. Is it dirt or is it shit?
It's dirt.
Ready?
Where do you want it?
Okay, spin this one right back behind that fence. Or actually, here, hold on. Hold it. We're going to be able to put it together. Reach through and don't let that panel fall. It needs to go that way into the fence post. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. Come on, bub. Come on! Ah! Get over there. Get your girlfriend. Dixie, get out of there. Dixie, get out.
Come on, Dixie.
Cap, come here.
Come on, I'll jump the fence and then you can
Well, I wasn't expecting a fight that big. Of course, there's always going to be that establishment of dominance out there, but my lead cow, Lila, wasn't going to give up. So kind of sent the dogs in to scatter him, and I threw him food to distract him because we don't want any of the animals to get hurt. We want them to work out that natural pecking order, but we don't need broken legs. So Francis is over in the corner. He may have lost round one. They'll continue to do it, find his place in the herd, and as he gets bigger and just unmanageable weight for Lila to be able to push around, he will be the boss in the pen. The bull's young. He's only 14 months old. He's got good size on him for being only 14 months old. The rest of these cows are going to be pretty good to him. They won't really test him too much. Lila's going to be the one who pushes him. So more of that to come, but we let it go on for a little bit, and now, you know, another breaking bred, right? Well, now that they are all into the pen together, it's time to get this other pen resituated. We'll get the water bowl out of there, get the salt out of there, and get it set up for hay. We've got that tent cover that you guys have probably seen on the channel before. It's just a little cover that goes on the ends of these cattle panels, and it's a pretty cool way to store your grass. It works really well, actually, without having to build an entire structure. It's just a temporary shelter that holds up to the weather really well. So we're gonna get that set up over here, make it open enough for me to drive the tractor in, and then be able to close it up and keep the goats out, which means adding paneling to my paneling, which isn't great, but it keeps the goats out. And if you keep the goats out, you're gonna stop them from putting a huge dent in your feed bill.
I've been running around this farm just chasing them chickens that are running along, yeah. I've been running around this farm just chasing them chickens that are running along, yeah. 'Cause we got goats, we got pigs, and we got chickens.
setup is complete. There you go, guys. That's what it looks like. We've got an area to throw in some grass, cover it. We will be able to tarp off of that, any grass on the side as well, and anything out here, but at least we get a good portion of our grass tarped off. Now checking in with the cows. A couple of the cows did in fact give the bull a run for his money. Lila there that you can see, she did a pretty good job of beating the bull. The bull wound up saying no mas, and then Tilly over there, just off Lila's butt right there, that's Tilly. Tilly saw that Lila won, so she said, hey, I'm gonna give it a go as well, and she did, and she ran the bull all over the yard. And then he tried to mount a good comeback, but Lila then came over and helped her out, so they were tag teaming the poor guy. He was fighting two girls at one time, and they wore him down and they beat him, and they have now since all just decided to lay down. But Francis lives to fight another day. He is currently not the dominant force out in the pasture. He will be. I've got faith in him. He will become a big boy and he will put these ladies in check. But until that day comes, you better watch his step. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Appreciate you guys watching. We are now heading out, starting the new project, which is finishing fencing this entire pasture, which means we have to get all of our panels from over there on the other side of our new fence that we put in. We're gonna get them down over here, section off an area of pasture over here that's not done, and then we're gonna turn these gals loose. So we'll get all of the pasture pen set up, and then we will bring you guys back to watch the cool part, which is watching the cows get to enter into their pasture for the first time, which is just kind of fun to watch them in their more natural element versus a smaller enclosed area where you're throwing them feed. It's really cool to see them feed off of all the wild goods. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. We will catch you on the next one.